successful, because it's kind of like this podcast, right? Me, Troy, and homeboys, now we were sitting downtown Aiken one day, and we were just saying, like, you know, everything in Aiken is the same. There's nothing new. There's nobody talking about higher level of thinking. Like, everybody just wants to be stuck and stay here. And so if there was never a point in time where Troy hadn't hit me up, asked him to record or something like that, or I hadn't hit Troy up or Jadon up or something like that, and we never started this journey, this platform right here would never be here today. You know what I mean? So I will say that somebody's reality can encourage yours, but it cannot directly affect it.
Yeah, because that's only your choice, I guess.
Because, you know, for example, I think that all realities affect one another because we are a part of we're part of a universal consciousness in a sense, and a universal existence. So think about it. If I meet a girl today, right? I leave and I meet somebody and I start dating them, right? And that girl's off the market. You know, we have a family, whatever. That doesn't change the world for the rest of the world, because that person could have met somebody else, that could have created somebody else, that could have created somebody else down the road. You know, like, we are all, because everything in life is by chance. And you know, if you think about like alternate realities, also because think about it, every decision you make has a domino effect, and it changes the outcome. Because think about it, if one person, for example, would have come sick today, and like everybody in here would have gotten the flu, yes, we would have gone on to our own reality.
That's a good example of, because I think we all are leaders, right? In the way of, I say, leadership's influence. We all influence the environment. Like when everybody stepped in here, we collectively right now are creating this space. You know, like that's where we all are connected, and it's understanding that equal power. Like we all have our journeys. Everybody got a journey. Everybody's story matters. You know what I'm saying? It's understanding that the power right now is in anybody's to take. Like, and then the action makes the truth. Like we could right now set a vibration out that, man, we're gonna come together on set or whatever it is we want to do, and we ready to break. And if we go execute the action with that intention, it is. And I am.
There you go.
Dude, I'm even like, they could say like you can have your projections, like your visions and all that, but at the end of the day, if you want them to like manifest in like real physical like existence, you gotta go out there and actually play God. You gotta be God and like manifest it.
It's not playing God.
You play
not your existence.
We gonna move to. If I move these, it's not sitting where it was because the accident happened to move it.
It's also like understanding like where we at as well. Like even this like where we're standing on. Like what is Earth and what's like is possible on Earth. In your dream, you can like fly sometimes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that when you wake up the next day you gotta stop flying out here. And also somebody said something about like identifying your dream with like your reality out here. There's also like it's this whole thing about the multiverse, like consciousness just like holding everything together, and it's like interconnected, intertwined, and all that together. So it's like important to realize that some things are just like connected through some frequencies that we may not like visually see, or yet have the intellect to understand and hear. But there's always going to be a component that ties us to everything else. So technology, even we molded it and fashioned it from like Earth. Earth like grew us out of like the technology, and people gonna say God this, and it's like I don't know.
Go ahead. I want to share something cool with y'all. So like about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I had to get my heart stopped. So like I physically died before. I got on AFib, and essentially like my heartbeat is irregular at times, and certain things trigger. So first happened in October, then in January I had to go and they had to stop my heart and then reset it and bring it back to life, So in this experience, I'm gonna share this with y'all, because there is like there is a soul. Like we all have a soul, but we are all connected to God. Like in a way, we're all gods ourselves because we are all connected to this being. So check it out. So they did the ketamine and the fentanyl thing, put you out or whatever. And as my body started shutting down, I felt the shaking, all that other stuff, but then everything stopped. And when everything stopped, I was still here. But it wasn't like oh, you know how they say you may see a white light, you see heaven, or all your family members, all this other stuff. No, it was like a connectedness with everything, and you're aware, but you're not mentally aware as in a thought, like I'm aware, but you're aware because you know you're here. So think about like air, right? You can't see air, you can't feel air, you can't taste air, but you know air is there. That's how we breathe, right? Mm-hmm. Your soul is the same way. It's in you, and you know this is a meat suit. Like every feeling, every fleshly thing we feel, this is nothing but a meat suit. But the air that fills us up, our soul, is what drives us. So you can't see a soul, you can't feel soul, but you know soul's there because you're here. You know what I'm saying? And we're all connected. So because think about air goes into space. Air what gives us life. Would allow, because without air we die, right? Mm-hmm. Air what gives us life. This is all connected to the furthest, wherever that is, corner of the universe. Mm-hmm. And then your spirit is just the person you are, because you can have different spirits at different times. You know what I'm saying? When they say spirits, we have universal being. We're celestial beings in a sense. We've been here since the beginning of time, but different natures or spirit natures exist within us, so different things come at different times, because we're never the same person all the time. Mm-hmm. You know, like, because I mean, man, after it happened, it gave me so much insight, even down to religion, as to why people do